I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right then, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put this commentary on here. And I see V-Dub Boogie in the chat room. Shout out to V-Dub Boogie because we're gonna talk about. Well, I'm going to add on about the sisterhood and the Tiffany Jolene saga that happened a few years ago because we need to revisit that because uh, a lot of you women, yeah, I'm ready to set that off. But I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the videos in my archive of my own commentary about the Tiffany Jolene issue and how stupid they sound. Wait, hold on. You said oh, V-Dub said I might have to do some digging. There may be some more. Yeah. And let me say this right now. Just because I'm on the manosphere's neck does not mean you sisterhood women are off the hook. Y'all done some illegal activity online. For the past 12 years, ever since I've been making videos, y'all done some illegal activity. Y'all need to be put up in jail along with the Manosphere niggas who've been doxing, who we out here calling people jobs, people's families, all of that. So you ladies, understand this when it comes from Big J Triple X. Whatever I said about the Manosphere, I want you to understand I'm talking about you too. But anyway, let's talk about something that I somebody made a video about power, right? Now, this Negro who I'm referring to, whose name I'm not going to mention because I think that sex offenders like him should not have a voice. But Negro, the Negro went ahead and made a video talking about power. So he was criticizing Ty City and talking about Super Sly and all that, right? Let me say this too, because I gotta say this before I what I'm about to say gonna segue into the topic of what I'm about to talk about. This Negro got on a live stream talking to Super Sly and Reg and you're going after Ty City. I can care less about Sly or Reg, but when it comes to the the uncut underground, I think people should sub to the Uncut Underground channel. If you ask me. All right then. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. But anyway, let me talk about this. Ty City is right. When you Negroes come online and shame, blame, and explain, you are arguing from the position of weakness. You are arguing from the position of weakness. So the Negro who is trying to critique, quote unquote, Ty City, because I just happened to run across his video again in my algorithm, and that's a troubling sign if that nigga's in my algorithm, and it's because and that's one of the reasons why I blocked that Negro. Because I don't want that nigga following me. I don't want that Negro, them type of Negroes to bring down what I'm trying to do with my channel with their stupid algorithm. I don't want them to have no attention to what I'm trying to do to because I'm trying to bring my channel to a political channel with real interviews. I don't want that to bring my channel further with that dumb red pill foolishness. See, a bunch of these warehouse Negroes need to get offline. These warehouse Negroes who don't read, who don't sit there and actually research, get the fuck off the internet, because if you can't comprehend what people are telling you, what's the use of having a conversation? But Negro, you this Negro went after Ty City and said, power, right? Uh, Criticizing the issue of our position. Uh, so let me give you an example of why Ty City would say the arguing from the position of weakness. Every time when you Negroes come online, y'all criticize women like what's that woman named Brittany Renner. I'm gonna use Brittany Renner as a good example. You Negroes will come online and Brittany Renner will say something stupid. Instead of ignoring Brittany Renner, instead of looking the other way, when every time when Brittany Renner opened her mouth, y'all should have just said, "Oh, okay, I'm going to look somewhere else." No, what y'all do, and some of you podcasters, you Manosphere podcasters do, is y'all try to shame, blame, and explain Brittany Renner, while Brittany Renner can go up in y'all's podcast, some of y'all's podcasts who y'all watch, and when she acts a fool like that time she was drawing bottles and at people, y'all act like that shaming was going to uh diminish her or punish her or make her act right, quote unquote. A lot of you niggas think that, but all y'all do is giving her more views, and with more views, y'all giving her what? More money. And how half you Negroes, y'all like light skinned women, You know, Brittany Renner is a black woman, a mixed black woman. So therefore, because she's a mixed woman, y'all y'all are so thirsty, y'all try to shower her behind the scenes. That's how. That's how. That's not power, Negro. And then nigga, you sit there and you criticize Ty City about saying that he's a virgin because he's talking about women will acquiesce if you stop giving women attention. Let me help you out, Negro. That's not. And then later on, I'm sorry, I have to backtrack on this because there's something else I got to add on to that to this Negro's critique of Ty City. And no, I'm not dick riding Ty City, by the way. Let's keep that on the buck right there. You said that power for you is when you ran Drew in your younger years, you ran Drew married women, and a married woman, quote unquote, bought you a car. So that is power. What's going on, Freddie? What's going on with you? I'm not ignoring you, Fred. I'm trying to, you know. So you said power is women buying you a car, buying your broke ass a car. That's power. That's not power, nigga. What is power is solving complex problems. That's power. Power is solving, since a lot of you Negroes want to talk about, yeah, it's all right. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. I ain't trying to ignore you, you know. Um, your idea of the power is women doing something for you. Hey, now here we go. This is the reason why I admired the tiger over the lion. I admire the tiger over the lion. Because a woman gave you a car, bought you a car, and you don't eat because you got, quote unquote, well, I'm gonna say it with a pause, dick game, right? Because you probably fucked this woman, romanced this woman, whatever the case may be, and she got you a car. You think that's power? That's not what Todd City was talking about. Y'all, you Negroes online have no concept of what power really is. That's why I said the other day, I'd rather hang around with white people than you niggas. Because when it comes to power, y'all are so limited about what it is. But when people are trying to talk about power, they're talking about access to solve a social problem, a social political problem. Black men is second when it comes to terms of men. Black men are either at the bottom or second to the bottom when it comes to education, crime, mental illness, homelessness, and so forth. If you cannot solve five of those issues or have ideas, I remember one time though I was watching 21 Convention. They actually put down a point plan on how to make women, quote unquote, great again. But y'all can't even do that. There is no, y'all been on YouTube, and I told y'all that I told you Negroes 10 years ago, no, 12 years ago, what y'all doing ain't going to do anything but exacerbate the problem. Now the world, now y'all already said though the black man is down. The black man is this, that, and third. Black man is being hated upon. But look who y'all choose as y'all's leaders in the Manosphere. And one of the niggas who I'm talking about is the nigga who I'm responding to. A man who touched little girls. That's supposed to be your leader. A deadbeat, another nigga who's supposed to be a master teacher, he's the one who is a deadbeat. Who y'all choosing y'all's leaders? How y'all choose y'all's leaders is going to be reflective on how things going to be perceived. Y'all pick a fool who talking about he's a voice of the everyday brother. Talking about, oh, I hate fat women, but then he got a fat woman in his house. While he's online harassing women online. Harassing harassing Chrissy, doxing Chrissy, harassing Sophie A. Nelson. So who y'all choose as y'all leaders or as y'all spokesman is reflective about you niggas. That's why I said you niggas need to be investigated and run off of social media, along with the rest of the losers. Which goes back to Donald Trump, though. Yes, nigga. Which segue to now about who I'm talking about now. Yes, the Manosphere is alive. But what y'all did is y'all just signed your own death warrant. Many people have warned y'all not to go mainstream. Many of y'all, there was many people told y'all do not make this go. I mean, Stardust. Shout out to Stardust. Stardust posed a question, or actually said, well, MGTOW and the Manosphere in general should not go into mainstream because it's going to cause problems. Shout out to Stardust or the Thinking Ape. Shout out to him. Y'all open up. Y'all saw the image of Tiffany Henyard. Y'all used Tiffany Henyard. No, you know what? Let me rewind the tape. We can go 4 years before that. We can go back to Biden in 2020. Now, during the pandemic, a lot of you Negroes who work in the warehouses could not get into, y'all couldn't work and all that, right? We understand. And everybody was, with the lockdowns and everything, everybody's was limited on selling, buying, and, traveling and so forth, right? Every means of human development was impeded. So y'all stayed in home, and the only thing y'all watched was TV or social media. So on social media, a lot of you Negroes absorb a lot of the teachings of Kevin Samuels and the Manosphere and quote and so forth. So y'all feel empowered by that because when Joe Biden picked Kamala Harris as a VP, and then when they won the White House, y'all was enraged when somebody at a campaign at a big victory rally. I'm sorry, yeah, the post election rally. One of the women, because the Democratic Party said, "Thank you, black women." Now, when they said "thank you, black women," a lot of you Negroes took that shit to heart. So rewind back to last year when Tiffany Henyard when everybody's eyeballs was on Tiffany Henyard, the super mayor, y'all created a storyline. And no, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not here to defend Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany Henyard deserved to be in jail. But I'm talking about what y'all doing with the propaganda. Y'all took the crimes and the corruption of the super mayor Tiffany Henyard, and then y'all lampooned this woman, rightfully so, and then y'all took the arguments, used her as an argument because she's at the, how can I say it? She's at the base level woman. She's at the base level of a black woman in American politics. So what y'all do, because y'all still angry at y'all still angry at the sight of Kamala Harris being the vice president and a possible president. So what y'all did, y'all took the y'all took the crimes and the corruption of Tiffany Henyard. After y'all got her washed out, then y'all went to another woman and Philly Willis, Femi Willis, I think that's her name, the district attorney of Fulton County, who was investigating Donald Trump, by the way. But y'all didn't stop there, right? So y'all went to another black female lawyer, no, mayor, and another black female judge. Then y'all try to use the Tiffany Henyard package and on these women up until the time to run to the election. Then y'all press the gas and put that same image right up on Kamala Harris's head, and y'all create the propaganda, and y'all succeeded in the propaganda. Yeah, she was anything but super. Perhaps a bizarro mayor. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. Yeah, I said I gotta set it up because every time I've been watching on the YouTube, I see what these Negroes are doing. They take the worst of the worst and it out of the black female leadership or any black woman that's in a leadership role, and then they took the most corrupt and try to make it onto others. That's what these Negroes are doing. So now since Kamala Harris lost the election, and no, I am not a Kamala Harris fan. I'm not a fan. That's why one of you niggas got blocked when you said, "Well, Big J, you just like Kamala Harris, nigga. You need to pay attention." That's why I blocked that nigga for saying that dumb shit. And he's on his channel trying to complain about me. But anyway, I ain't talking about him no more. I'm talking about the 11-year-old touching ass pedo F file ass nigga, right? I'm talking to him, who also want to tag me in his bullshit. Now, I hope you know the Manosphere is alive, but you Negroes are so mad at the black woman and the black women that would not date you, the black women that did not want to talk to you, the black women, blaming the movie The Color Purple for every dating issue you have in relationship with a woman. Well, because of that, y'all got used and y'all about to be abused by the fascists. Y'all voted for Donald Trump to slap black women upside the head. And because of that, black men is going to be a lot more homeless black men. Well, Big J, what are you talking about? Well, they made 140,000 employees got fired from the Department of Veteran Affairs. Wait a minute, aren't you the same Negroes for the past 16 years, or in this case, past 10 years with Manosphere 2.0, wasn't y'all the same niggas that was talking about, well, you know, man, men were living on the bridges. Okay, you were living on the bridges. So if you living under a bridge, why would you vote for a guy who's told you he was gonna make cuts that would put more black men on Skid Row and put more black men living on the bridges? But and a lot of black men have served in the United States military. Explain that. I want you to explain that. Explain this. Y'all the same Negroes that talk about how black women got all these degrees. The black woman, black women should not talk about their degrees. Black women should not talk about, start joining in our faces about degrees and their education. And black women talking about they're the most educated. First of all, that's a lie onto itself. Black women are the most enrolled, not the most educated. When it comes to women who are the most educated, is usually Asians. But I'm not here to go there with that. I'm gonna use y'all's. I'm not gonna go there with that. I'm gonna use y'all's argument because I'm going to dissect and deconstruct that argument. If black women are more educated than you, and you having a hard time getting to know a woman, wouldn't that make you, or should at least get you to a place where that motivates you to go back to school? And if black men are being miseducated, if you read the books by Dr. Tom Curry and so forth, wouldn't y'all shouldn't be cheering on the destruction of the Department of Education? And Negro, I saw that video of you cheerleading the destruction of the Department of Education. I forgot to do a video on that. I might do a pre-record video on the destruction, on how ending the Department of Education has more to do about black men, or non-white men, I should say, non-whites, punishing non-whites than about government control and so forth. There's a history on the Department of Education. I'm gonna bring that up as a pre-record video, hopefully in the near future. But y'all cheerlead the end of the Department of Education. Y'all voted for a man who's putting more black men who's in the VA system out, who's gonna be backlog. Now though, y'all gonna vote for the guy who's gonna get away with some of y'all's benefits. Y'all the same Negroes that'll sit here and come online talking about, well, black men got kicked out the household in 1970, blah 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 blah, when you Negroes had not been born before 1975. Shut up. Most of you niggas who's nut hanging off of BGS and Obsidian, y'all have not been born yet. Some of y'all were born in the 1980s, don't know shit about the welfare system. If y'all so worried about fucking ass entitlement programs, well, how come if we gonna make these cuts, right? Why not cut the farm subsidies that fed that black baby mama who feeding her kids with? Well, how come y'all ain't calling for that. Oh, you know why? Because white men, white farmers, white women receive welfare, as in quote unquote farm subsidies, so they can make money, free money, and feeding your black ass. You Negroes don't see, y'all want to talk about those cuts. Sit down and shut up. You know nothing. That's my problem with you niggas. Y'all come online and know absolutely nothing. Y'all come online and just shame, blame, and fucking ass explain. But like I said, but there is hope though. There is hope. Within the next year, and how things are, y'all not gonna have that power anymore. No, no. When I said power, I'm using that in quotation terms, right? Y'all not gonna have that voice anymore. Because everybody gonna come to y'all talking about, well, dating and blah 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 blah. Oh, whoa, stop. Let me go back because I forgot to add this point in too. I forgot to add in this. You know, y'all complain about housing or the lack thereof. Y'all always talking about how some black woman is not buying furniture. I'm talking about you, nigga. You said some black woman is not buying furniture, and you know these company sales are going down. You know Jared Jewelers or Zale Jewelers. You know blah 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 blah. Because of the Manosphere, your argument is the reason why the companies are failing to sell products. Well, the reason why marriages is down is not because of the Manosphere, all right, and it's not because of feminism. The reason why, and this goes right back to my original point about black men being homeless, black men being living on the bridges, black men on Skid Row. Well, let me help you asses out. The housing market, say it again, the housing market, the price of a house has went up by 20%. A basic house has went up. Not no apartment, not no college, not no some no, somebody's flat. I'm talking about a house. Housing, the price of housing went up. Home ownership went down over the course of the past 10 fucking years. I've been telling you Negroes what the fuck really going on. But y'all voted for the guy in Donald Trump who putting tariffs on Canadian lumber. Most houses that are built in America, particularly in the Pacific Northwest and New England and the Midwest, that wood comes from Canada. So why put tariffs on Canadian wood, Canadian lumber to create more houses? But yet y'all mad. But you see, again, know what the fuck you're talking about before you get your black ass online and speak. You do not put you and then I know what you're going to say. Well, BJ, where's your research at? No, this live stream, I'm ranting. This is a rant. But Negro, when I put the links in the chat room, in the description box, when I dissect and deconstruct what the fuck I'm talking about, you niggas don't read. Which is why though we need to close. Not once in your video you talk about closing the educational gap. Not once, nigga, you talk about the housing gap. Not once, nigga, you talk about the fuel gap. The only thing you want to do is talk about the color purple. About the color purple, a movie that was made in 1980 something has destroyed the image of the black man. Not once, nigga, you talk about how the gold shock of 1971. See, I know more than you, nigga. The gold shock of 1971 was the real culprit, I should say, was the real villain that kicked black men out the household. It wasn't no welfare program. The welfare program was just a quote unquote a aftershock. No, the real issue was the gold shock of 1971 when Richard Nixon was trying to save Britain and France from the energy crisis because England did not have enough fuel for its own citizens. So he took the money off the gold standard and as black men who moved from the South to the Midwest in the steel industry, the steel and automobile industry, so the price of cars went up. The price of steel went up. So when the price of American steel and the price of American cars went up, black men became unemployed. You know nothing. The only damn thing you know, nigga, is touching some 11-year-old white girl. You know nothing, nigga. You niggas don't know shit from oatmeal. You niggas don't know shit what's going on. Y'all don't read. Y'all just come online and just regurgitate dumbass shit. Come on here with the same blame and that goddamn explain. Oh, and by the way, I will be doing a video on Tiffany Jolene because we got yeah V Dub. I gotta say I'm gonna have to do that. I gotta follow up on your Tiffany Jolene storyline because I did that video years ago, and I told people about that years ago about Tiffany Jolene. To those stupid ass divestors and those swirlers and shit. But back to you, Manosphere, MGTOW, nut jobs. You SYSBM nuts online who don't know shit. But after 2026, I have hope, right? I have hope. See, Google going to have to force to abide by its terms of service. You see, yes. Google going to have to be forced. The media going to have to be forced to abide by its terms of service and terms of conditions and so forth. Because y'all are damaging the mental health of the future. Because you so mad at y'all's mama. Because you mad at Big Mama. Because you mad at some lame female in high school. Because you so mad about your prom date. Because you Negroes are so mad about this, that, and the third, about y'all's past grievances. Let me tell you something. When I was in my 20s, when I was like 25 to 28, between the ages of 20, scratch that. Between the ages of 25, I said 24 to 29, I was red pill raging like some of y'all. But I wasn't talking about black women though. My red pill raging was over the fact that I couldn't get a job for 6 months in 2000 and in 2008, in 2009. Actually in 2007. I couldn't get a job for 6 fucking months because we was under a recession in the United States and in my home state. What's going on, Lana Love? I'm going with you. And I'm sure there was a lot of men, young men back then who faced a lot of setbacks. And now because of y'all's poison from BGS, the poison from you, nigga, the poison from this nigga who I'm referring to, the poison that Osinian Ali pointed out, the poison that Kevin Samuels came out. Y'all corrupted the mind of young men, saying that, oh, it's not to encourage men, young men. It's the point is to make women into a scapegoat of their sins and grieves to bear. That's why y'all got to be challenged. And let me say this, just because I'm talking about you men, you women are about to get it too. If I have the keys, if I got the keys, y'all will be dragged out too. Y'all will be dragged the fuck out too. Yeah, and that's why I'm gonna do that Tiffany Jolene video later tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. It's coming. It's coming. It might not be a long one, but yeah, it's coming. Y'all got to be dragged out in the public, and y'all gonna have to be asked, are you a hate group? And if not, then what these words are you using? And why y'all favor fascism and totalitarian, you know, y'all got to be stopped. We about to have World War III. And I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something as a black man. And since I'm, when I talk about the manosphere, I'm really talking about the entire manosphere. But specifically to the black manosphere, y'all have done more in dumbing down black men, young black men, than not. We could have World War III tomorrow between Ukraine and Russia. We could have there's a meteor that's going to crash into the earth in 2032. What are y'all talking about? Black women. Shame, blame, and explain. The world could just face all these ecological, political, social breakdowns, but the only damn thing y'all think, though, you warehouse Negroes can think of is, oh, it's that woman right there. Her hair weave is the reason why I'm broke. That Wookie weave is the reason why I'm paying child support. No, nigga, you put your dick in that. You put your dick in that, and whatever comes out of that, what comes out of that, you need to take care of whatever comes out of it. Not her hair weave, not the light bill. So, well, I have to pay child support, and she's paying money on the light bill because that child that comes out of your baby mama, that child you created with that baby mama of yours, is in her house, not yours. Y'all sounding stupid. like I said, you niggas are the real white supremacists. White supremacy does not have a white face. It's you niggas. Oh, and ladies, and I'm using that term ladies lightly. I want you to understand this. You divestors and you pink peel and you swirlers who goes online, you BWE women who've been calling people's jobs, who claim to be nurses, and y'all make videos at nighttime talking about y'all want black men to die, and y'all take the live streams down. Understand, some of us have been watching y'all's channels. I, for one, know about two of you women who claim to be nurses and teachers, and y'all talking about y'all want black boys to die. Understand, when I get the keys, if I get the keys, I'm gonna make it my business. After I'm done with the Manosphere, I'm coming for y'all too, because I want y'all in jail too. Yeah, I said it. We need a clean house. We need to clean this bullshit up. That's why somebody was trying to take me down though a couple days ago. Because I called both sides out. Both of y'all are a fucking danger to American and Western society. So ladies, in quotations, don't act like I'm on y'all side, because y'all some demons too. The point is, y'all get to put y'all videos on private. Y'all get to hide y'all videos and put it on Lipstick Alley. Y'all say that bullshit on Lipstick Alley and shit. Understand something? After I'm done with the Manosphere and SYSBM, y'all gonna be next. Because y'all hide y'all shit. Some of us actually have archives. Shout out to V-Dub Boogie. Some of us got archives of y'all's crimes. So I suggest though, y'all shut the fuck up, because y'all gonna be next on this chopping block after 2026. What's going on, Queen? Going with you. Yeah, you niggas and Google, Facebook, Google, Meta, and Instagram, all these social media companies are criminally responsible as well, because the terms and conditions, the community guidelines, and so forth, y'all violated all of that shit in order to make money. That's why I favor the United States government taking over Google and breaking it up like they broke up AT&T back in the 1980s. They need to get these social media companies and break them up like a AT&T was broken up in the 1980s, because y'all didn't commit to y'all's terms and service. He said that Freddie said there has been so much happening in these sectors. There needs to be in history chat. Needs to be excuse me. I'm sorry. There's so much that happened in these sectors. It needs to be on the History Channel. Maybe a David Agabra or Morgan Freeman as a narrator. I think though the closest person. I think the closest people who have took down the history of the Manosphere is exposed to Manosphere and V-Dub. I think, but the problem is, you know, they only got a portion. They don't have the entire catalog. You know, they don't have the entire catalog. You know, yeah. He said, okay. He said, I'll vote for Morgan Freeman. Yeah, me too. I rather have Morgan Freeman do it. I rather Morgan Freeman do it. At least I'll, but you know, but yeah, force Google, force YouTube, force these social media companies to buy by their terms and services. That's why I myself have filed with the Federal Trade Commission against Google. Yes, I did it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I filed the Federal Trade Commission against Google for for not abiding by their terms of service, while Angerman and Tommy and BGS and all these niggas can make money off of sexism when it's against the terms of service and community guidelines. Yes, I said it, and you can call me jealous if you want to. I don't give a fuck. You niggas are so. If any of you niggas who said though this is about jealousy or this is no nigga, you dumb. This is about what is right. But then again, you niggas don't know what is right. Y'all never talk. Y'all never had the moral courage to stand up for what is right. Man, damn. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Damn. And well, it's foggy and shit still. I can't stand this time change anyway. But anyway, we're gonna talk about now. Since I got up on the Black Manosphere and SYSBM and the MGTOW niggas, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this Tiffany Jolene. We gotta travel back in time on the Tiffany Jolene thing. And V-Dub, I don't know why you put that up on your channel. And I said, I gotta add on to that. There's some videos I did on that years ago. I think that was when was this? 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, about the Tiffany Jolene saga. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I got to add on to that because I got to flesh that out a little bit more. Because y'all women use a white woman to attack black men. Same way y'all use white men, a white Nazi. Y'all use two white men to take out black men out. We're going to talk about that, ladies. That's why y'all need to be dragged too. I'm out. Y'all have a good one.